again, Transformer fans. You're back with Optorotimus and another video review. And today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Prime Deluxe Class Robots in Disguise Arachnid. Now, this was somewhat of a controversial figure, I'd say. Some people didn't know what to think about this, what she was going to look like, that kind of thing. Looks really good in copter mode here. And like I said, the weapons and everything like that. Like I said, we'll get to all that. But first and foremost, we will take a look at the packaging. What I have left over here. Here's the card. And of course there is Transformers Prime Arachnid. And on the back, there she is in copter mode and robot mode. And her bio, which says, conditioned to battle and hardship by her years spent hunting rare creatures across the depths of space, Arachnid is a primed and powerful warrior. She has returned to the service of Megatron after her long absence, determined to prove herself as a leader, no matter who she has to destroy to do it. And she comes with these snap-on electro stingers and a triple blade sword. Now, another thing I will mention as well, if I can show this to you here, you notice the skill level is an easy level 1. So I just wanted to point that out to everyone. So there you have that. Now back to the figure. Personally, my first thought was, Arachnid, she's going to be a triple changer, right? You know, she goes from helicopter mode to spider mode to her robot mode. That's what I was expecting, and that's not what we got. And when I saw that was a skill level 1 easy, I wasn't sure what to expect of this one. Overall, not a bad figure. So, like I said, if you're a diehard Transformers fan or Transformers Prime fan and you want to collect all the figures, yes, I suggest, get this for your collection. Because it is, to me, it's worth having. But we're going to get it down to it here. Here she is. And these things on the side here are her little electro stinger things, I guess, weapons that she comes with. And on the package it shows them attached to her in a different way. But to me, if you're going to use these, like in the copter mode, I think this looks best. The way I have them posted right here with the little post things here, on the bottom, because it's more like landing gear you have to land on. So to me, that looks better. And like I said, you can spin the propeller just like so, and these things do detach. Now, I think on the package it shows them all like this. Like I said, I don't prefer it that way. Like, it looks kind of weird, like she's a giant flying fly swatter or something. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, like I showed you, I like to have them like this because I think that looks best. And I think it displays nicely that way if you're going to use the weapons. Some people prefer not to use these, but like I said, for display purposes, I choose to display it like this. I think it looks good that way. Or you can just simply, remove these. Oh, sorry, the arm came untabbed there. But anyway, yeah, you can just display it this way because it's actually how they show her on the show without these things. But if you want a quick look at these weapons, there you go. You got 2 posts here. One on top, one on the side. But, yeah, there they are. That's what those look like. Nice black, purple, gold paint. But that's pretty much it. Now onto the figure itself. Like I said, basically simple. I did add my own little touch. This might be hard to come across here. Right here on top of the sticker is a little bitty Decepticon symbol. It's supposed to be painted. I mean, mine is painted, just not very well. So you can see right here, right above the sticker, you can kind of see that. But it is really tiny. To me, it was so small, it's really not that noticeable. That's why I added the sticker to it. And I did the same thing here, because if I remember right, I saw on the show where she did have one on her chest. But apparently there's one right here, another very tiny one, but this one really doesn't even have any paint on it, so it's really not that noticeable at all. That's why I add the sticker here for the chest. But there you have that. Overall, you know, nice looking helicopter mode. Pretty cool. So let's get down to it. We'll get this transformed. Just take the propeller off there. I'm going to start. Pop the little window cockpit open there. Take the nose, push it in, close it up. Then we're going to take the arms, just kind of untab those, bring them down. Oops. This joint I have on this figure, on this side, is really tight. That's why the arm popped off, because it is on a ball joint, but just about every time I transform this one, this arm pops off because this joint is so tight. You know, not that that's a bad thing, that's a good thing. But there you go, you pop those out. We're going to just separate the legs here. Lift these up. On the back, they'll stick out just like that. I'm just going to flip her toes out. Like so. Like I said, just not much movement there. Take her weird little hands here, flip them out. Like I said, this does separate here. For her her elbow. And I did it again, I'm sorry. Let me pop her arm back on. Yeah, that's the only problem. Other problem I have with that is this arm. I mean, the ball joint does pop out, but yeah, you have that. Bring those back up. And we're going to reveal the head. Actually, this part, one moment. Okay, now all you have to do is take this whole backpack type thing and just slide it up, and then her head pops up. And then you can take the propeller here, see if I can get her to stand up. Okay, and you just want to kind of, these are on ball joints, so you just bend those backwards. Bend this all the way around, like so. These will bend this way. That kind of bends like that. And then you can take this and plug it back in. Where it go? Well, actually no. I did that incorrectly there. Go ahead and plug that back in. And then there is a little opening here, as you can see in this propeller. It goes on this little tab sticking up on the cockpit window. So just take it and pop it on there, just like that. So basically, you have your arachnid figure that looks like this in robot mode. If I can get her to stand up now. Okay, there she is. And now, just for a quick comparison, here she is with, well, first edition RC, and she's falling down. You have to balance her just a little bit because the way her legs are, kind of got the high heel thing going. Not really the easiest to stand, but if you get her legs positioned just right, she will stand up. It's just a little bit difficult at times. So, and she's being difficult. Okay, I can get her to stand that way, but yeah, here she is with first edition RC. And then we have the shorter version of RC here, the RID. So we'll just move her out of the way. Now, just according to this, these are pretty close to the same size. Arachnid, I think, might be a little bit taller than the RID RC, but not first edition. First edition is quite a bit taller than Arachnid. But there you have that. Just a size comparison between the two RCs. And as far as posability, like I said, she her purple little hands just kind of move up like this. Bends at the elbow. Shoulder will rotate 360. She does have a little bit of hip movement, not much. Does bend at the knee. And then just the toe movement is all for the toe, like I showed you for transformation. And her head is limited. It does kind of nod just a little bit. It will move left and right just a little bit. Because it's weird. If you look real close, the back of her head is actually the translucent helicopter seat. So that's what limits her movement with her head. And the only other thing was, like I said, this thing sticks up behind her head, and it's not like that on the show. But I do have to say that the head sculpt is very good, very show accurate. It does have nice light piping. I mean, that might be a little bit hard to see on camera here, but just because of my lighting. But I'm trying to do my best. I'm sorry, but yeah, like I said, she is limited on her posability and her movement and everything. So, like I said, she's not really what a lot of people expected when she came out with the other figures. And me being one of them, I was a little disappointed in it. But like I said, overall, not a bad figure. You know, pretty decent. Now, if you want my honest opinion, I would not pay more than retail for this figure, because it's not worth any more than that. Not really. So, like I said, don't go online and buy this from a scalper or anything. So, I mean, if you see it in the store for retail price, you know, that's fine. Go ahead and pick it up. You know, it's not a bad figure. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. I've seen worse than this. But like I said, overall, it's a pretty decent figure. I can't really complain about it too much. But that's pretty much all there is to it. You know, I thought maybe Takara might come up with some kind of a adapter that plugs into the helicopter propeller port, you know, for, you know, like spider legs or something. But so far, I haven't seen anything from anybody except for what, you know, people have made on their own as far as custom spider legs and that type of thing. But overall, like I said, not a triple changer, just, you know, goes from helicopter to robot mode, and this is pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. This has been my review of the Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Deluxe Class Arachnid figure. Like I said, there it is. Like I said, if you're a diehard collector, yeah, I would say yes, add her to your collection. You know, if you don't really care about collecting all the figures, you know, it's not going to hurt you to pass this one up then. But there she is. This is Arachnid. So I hope you enjoy my reviews. Hope you find them helpful. And also, one more thing before I go. Just want to let you know she will hold the weapons too, but you just have to plug them into her palms of her hands. So it's just, you know, kind of like that, or like this. You know, I don't display her with the weapons because she never used them on the show, and I just don't like them. But yeah, there she is. There's Arachnid. So I got a lot of cool things coming up, guys. So if you want to, you can follow me on Facebook. Just look me up under Optimus Prime. And follow me on Twitter. You can find me at Optimus with 1P. And please feel free to check out my website at www.optimusreview.com, because there you will find lots of cool information. I have reviews up there. I have information talking about, you know, previous figures that we have and new upcoming figures, that type of thing. I have a page where you can view my live Ustream shows, which I will post the dates for those on Facebook and Twitter. And I have another page for photos. It's my Transformers photo gallery, so I have a lot of photos of new upcoming figures and previous figures. So if you want to see some of the nice shots I got of the new figures that are coming out, please check that out. It's really awesome. Lots of photos to look at, and just lots of cool things there. So please check out my site, and I will be back with some more reviews, because I still got a lot of work to do, a lot more to come out with and show you, and just a lot of new stuff coming up. So please stick with me. Please, if you like my video, subscribe to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button on your screen, wherever it's at, somewhere, and I will greatly appreciate it. So, I will see you next time. This is Optimus saying, Autobots, transform and roll out.
I am the greatest Decepticon warrior that ever lived, and I will rule the Decepticons. They will follow my lead. What the? Oh no, not you again. No!
Soundwave kicks Arachnid's tail every time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.